Hi friends, this is Megan from thehomesIhavemade.com and I am really excited to show you the new magnetic menu board templates and show you how quick and easy it is to customize them for your needs. So I have the original color scheme open in Adobe Acrobat Reader. It's really important that you make sure you have the Oswald font loaded onto your computer in order to view these correctly. If you open up these files and the text looks a little funny, you probably don't have the Oswald font installed on your computer. So before we get started, make sure you have that installed and then everything should be appearing correctly. When you first open this kit, you will notice that it's not blank. A lot of my kits are blank for you to put in any information you want, but I really wanted these kits to be print and go for those of you who didn't want to spend a lot of time fussing with customizing a template and just wanted to be able to print them out, type in your recipes, print them out, and go. As such, they are preloaded with my original 6 recipe categories here. And these recipe categories are reflected across all 68 pages of the PDF. However, you'll notice that these light blue text boxes I can click into and I can change anything that's in them simply by clicking into them and typing right over them. So I can literally type anything into any one of these boxes. So what's really nice about these recipe categories is I have done a lot of the tricky work for you. So when you come in here and change these recipe categories, those changes will be carried all the way through the PDF file. Let me show you what I mean. Let's change poultry to casseroles. We'll just go ahead and change all of these. So crock pot. And these are just other categories that you could potentially use. Again, picking ones that make the most sense to you. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and retyped in 6 categories that I would rather use for my recipe organization. And as you scroll down into the PDF, you will notice that those new categories are automatically populated in the correct colors across the entire document. So I'm going to scroll a little quickly here so you can see what I mean. We'll come back to these pages in just a minute. But as I come down here into some of the other pages that use those categories, these are the recipe divider pages. You don't need to remember what title you put into which color because they are pre-populated all the way through the form. And this carries down into the recipe inventories. I will show you down here. Into the recipe inventories here, all of those categories are maintained, as well as down into the recipe cards. So all of that color coding and all of those categories is done and maintained for you. So another aspect of the menu board files are the side dishes. So the original menu board features 8 side dishes that are preloaded in here for you. Again, you can come in here and change these into any side dishes that you want. But it's important to note that the codes are not going to pre-populate. So if you wanted to change these, you would have to come in and manually change these to match your side dish categories. Anywhere there's a light blue text box, you can change what's typed. So if you don't want to use the plus signs, you can delete those out and put something else. If you don't want to use out and leftovers, you can delete those out and put in something else. So one of the last things I wanted to show you was the actual magnet that you can type into. And this is what the pages look like. So it's basically a sheet of rectangles, and each of them has these text boxes that you can click into. And I've already pre-populated single line recipe and double line recipe here, and that's to ensure that the spacing is correct so that it looks really nice when printed out. So if you have something that's going to fill up a single line really nicely, it is pre-formatted so that the spacing looks right. But if you have something that's going to be a longer recipe name, you can put it on 2 lines using this middle column only. So the 2 side columns are single line recipes and the middle column is 2 line recipes. So hopefully that gives you some flexibility and still end up with a really, really nice spacing. And that is reflected all the way down all the different colored menu magnets or recipe magnets. If you don't want to type a full page worth of recipes, if you don't need that many, I've also included a sheet that has 6 of every color. That might be a more efficient way for you to type out your recipes depending on how big your collection is. So again, I'm going to scroll real fast to show you a couple other features of this kit. Again, the recipe inventory sheets will pre-populate with whatever categories you put in. And the last thing I want to show you are the grocery lists down here at the bottom. There's 3 different formats for your grocery lists, and just like the categories, you can change these too. So you can click into these and you can put any categories that you want, whatever makes sense. However your grocery store works, you can put anything in here, and then it will be reflected across the other templates as well. So you can basically customize these once and print them out over and over and over again, or you can come in and change these however you need. I hope that shows you truly how comprehensive and versatile these templates are. I can't wait for you guys to get in here and start making these categories truly work for your family. And if you have any questions about how these templates work, don't hesitate to leave a comment or shoot me an email. Have a great day.